A very warm welcome from the window of self. On the journey of this I awakening, you realize on the like everything else, you don't know until you've experienced it what you actually allowed to pass or what you bypassed. I had an interpretation, this I had an interpretation of Jesus, even though I was not religious. I had attended many primary school religious classes, church when I was a child, which was quickly taken away. I don't believe that you give anything up. I believe that your life is just panning out, and it was not meant to be. But my interpretation of Jesus as this naive mind, this naive child, was that this Jesus was the Son of God, and that no one can come close to this Jesus. Meaning of a similar quality, a similar relationship. And now that still remains to be true. But the object is not to become Jesus. The object is to allow Jesus to become. You see? End of quote. To accept that the Spirit that attended this earth as a man in a form is not a conveyor of what you have to do, but is a conveyor of what is taking place through you. The Spirit is not within you. The Spirit is not out with you. Because these are two dissected areas. One is opposite from the other. The Spirit is all you. And the consciousness that this body appears as this Spirit, is the consciousness of Spirit. Is the essence of Spirit, the essence of God. So the term Son of God was not, I am superior to you. The term Son of God was, I am very close to replicating what God is. And you can become close to replicating what I am, says Jesus. In the process of awakening enlightenment, this Spirit that the Hindus call Sadguru teaches the mind that denied the Spirit a lesson. The Spirit overpowers this mind and dominates this mind for a short period of time. It's like that guardian angel comes and says, okay, this one has to be saved from the mind that is now torturing it. Before the mind overpowers what I am. So what you learn from Jesus is, when you're empty of mind, when you're empty of conditioned, hopeful, believing, attaching, association, needing, desiring, human states of qualities of life, when you are empty of judgment, empty of analysis, empty of measurement. It makes space for the Spirit to put the final nail in the coffin to that ego mind. The Spirit cannot remain as profound and as present and as I can't find the words to say what it feels like to have the Spirit come forth. But it becomes you. See, the idea, the most strange idea to this mind now is that human beings, myself included, along the lines of thought, you have to go and get and seek and search through effort or non-effort, through meditation or practices or a particular religion, a particular surrendering, a particular giving up, to get the Spirit's attention. Look, I'm trying everything. I'm trying to find you. It's a no-go way. The Spirit is trying to find you. But you're always turning your back on it because you're looking for it. You're chasing each other's tails. So you just have to be empty and wait. That's a secret that no guru tells you. There's nothing you can do. To get the Spirit's attention. There's nothing you have to do. It's watching you always, in all ways. Even in deep sleep, it's lying at your side, all around you. So what you learn from Jesus, from this Spirit that we call Jesus, that is searching for every single human being, or every single being, not dead, never buried Jesus. We're not looking for the form. We're not looking for the sandals, the beard. We're just simply not looking. By accepting and allowing it to pass, it will pass through every single living form. It cannot not pass through every single living form. It is here now. In the present moment, this is Spirit. That's why in the present moment, with no mind, you have this flavor, this essence, this incredible love, this beingness. Then that's a Spirit. But you cannot be the Spirit. The Spirit has to be you. So all you're doing, instead of seeking and searching, the biggest secret is to give up and surrender, seeking and searching. Is to give up wanting and desiring, attaching and associating. Is to give up the sins, the 7 deadly sins that they say exist. Because they're a fact. You're not maybe thinking you are practicing any of these sins, but you are. I am in everyone, says Christ. I am in everything. This I am. When you say I am, you're saying the Spirit is. So when you say I am Graham, the Spirit is Graham today. And the Spirit doesn't like the destruction of human forms, the destruction of planets, the destruction of space, and because it has to continue to keep it consciousness, calling consciousness in to fix it, keep fixing it. They're making a mess, keep fixing it. So there's less time for the Spirit to simply not worry about these things and continue its journey on seeking you. To give up and surrender is not to give up and surrender to die. The giving up and surrender is to saying, help, please, help me, I'm lost. And the Spirit will be there in seconds, 1 nanosecond, and it will wake you up. But you have to be empty. The Spirit may say, if I wake you up, what are you going to do? Oh, well, I'll just return to the life I had before. Well, that's not waking up. The Spirit says, I'm taking the life that you had before, and I'm putting it aside. And I'll give you it back, the bits that I think is essential for you. And you realize that Christ's words on full enlightenment and awakening on this wisdom is, I only need what the body needs. That's all I need. So you see all the things that are surround you and you say, I don't need them. They can go, they can pass. The body needs breath, oxygen. The body needs food, nutrients, water. All of these are provided. All of these are provided. And you say, a thought comes in, I need a new car. Spirit's in the background saying, you're not getting that. Oh, you won't get that. You faithfully promised that you don't want to return to that ego-dominated life. But you can take it. You can go and get the new car. You can deny the Spirit. And the Spirit goes as quickly as it came. No. You're not true. I'll look for someone else. I'll look for a real, true replication or reflection of the Spirit. So you see that Jesus' words were simple. Love thy neighbor. Share. Be kind. Be compassionate. Accept and have faith. And then you get closer to God. Because when your body passes, when you die, when your ego dies, and for some like this one, you're fortunate that the body still lives, the ego dies, the Spirit takes you to the God, takes you to the door, opens the door, and you're blinded. You're blinded by your light, your whole self. You're blinded by that everyone fears, that paradisial love, where everything is the same. Everyone is God. Jesus lives on in everyone, but not while you're looking to become a Jesus. Jesus is not an ego competitor. I was looking for you, Jesus. Now I have taken you in. You have to obey by my rules and my commandments. You think Jesus is going to come in with a mind that's based on material life, material objects, power, success, competition, judgment, analysis, values, greed? And Jesus wants an empty shell. And boy, you are glad of that empty shell that you become. God bless Jesus. God bless I am.